The perks of MCO, isn't it? CMCO, lying in bed talking to you. Today, we're doing it slightly different because my friend Vince, who's the director of Kimarie, Salons and Academies, is going to tell us about the struggles of the hairdressing industry. If you remember, after the relaxing of the first MCO, they were supposed to open, and then because of the responsibility to the people, they decided not to. But then, so more than 70 over days. What is happening in the hairdressing industry? Over to you, Vince.
Hi everyone, I'm Vince Ho from Kimarie Group of Salons and Academies. Here shooting a video for Serena. Hi. So I'm not used to this. Serena asked me to shoot myself and walk around maybe and show you guys some stuff. So there's my son's car. So anyways, how has this pandemic affected me? I guess like everyone else, it has hit my business financially. Due to the closure, we've been closed for the past 2.5 months. And as my industry is hairdressing and beauty, so we remain closed, and hopefully we'll be able to reopen real soon. Thankfully, I'm inherently a rather conservative person, whether in my investments or my business. So due to this, we are financially able to weather the storm, and yeah, thank God for that. And there's a flamingo. Okay, what's my game plan? Move things online where we can, digitalize, pivoted a little bit. Service, we can't sell service online, but what we did was we made this home self-haircut kit, a clipper. When it comes to a clipper and an instructional video step by step on how to cut your hair. Unfortunately, it's meant for guys only, and because it's quite difficult to cut your own hair or to teach you how to cut your own hair if you are a lady. So yeah, and that sold out pretty quickly. We have, as I said earlier, we've digitalized where we could. We've started an online sales platform, and for the academies, we have moved some of our theory classes online. We're still not allowed to start, by the way. We haven't started our classes, obviously, and so this is just in preparation for when we are allowed to start the class again. So I'm actually sitting here in a dining room because I don't have a proper office set up at my house. I do have a study, but it's more like a storeroom. The nature of my business is such that I'm moving around a lot. So I have, other than my office in Bukit Bintang, I hardly do any sort of office work at home. I can work from a laptop, so I guess give me a table and wherever I lay my laptop, that's my office. Wherever I lay my head, that's my home. Cheers. What else? My game plan. So this crisis, this pandemic has really taught me to think how to make my business leaner and meaner. I guess for a lot of businesses that survive will need to relook into their organizational structure to remain competitive in a post-COVID environment. Remove redundancies and make the business more efficient as a whole. And in order for any business to thrive, it's no longer just about selling a product or a particular service, but to provide solutions that will actually improve the consumers' lives. This is a more sustainable strategy for the longer term, as opposed to just selling a product or service, as I mentioned. On the topic of win, I'm actually in the middle of building a new business, a new project. It's an entirely new business concept. Think of WeWork or common ground, but for beauty professionals. So it's a co-sharing space where there is individual units that cater to hairdressers, beauticians, barbers, nail technicians. So this idea was actually conceived over a year ago, and we started building it in January this year, just before the pandemic. So whether it's sheer luck or vision, the timing seems that it's just right. The idea was a little bit ahead of its time at that time, but now it seems perfectly suited to a post-COVID business environment. The concept itself allows for social distancing because it's one customer and one beauty professional in one suite, and the entire process is digitalized, excuse me, from the booking all the way to the contactless payment. So how has this brought our family together? We see each other all day long, obviously, because we are locked inside. I say this as a good thing, not a bad thing. We haven't killed each other yet. Right, wife?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So we share a lot of the household responsibilities now. Before it was more my wife would play a certain role and I would play another role. Obviously me being at work, and now I'm at home. I cook sometimes now. I make my own coffee, you know, previously not done by me. Yeah, and we are blessed with a newborn who was born a few days into the MCO, and I would say the MCO overall came at a very opportune moment, at the right time for us anyway. And yeah, we really enjoyed it. It's been a bit too long for my liking, but overall, other than the financial implications, I think it's been good to us. But most importantly, you know, it helped flatten the curve, right? So, yeah. Something else that I'd like to add regarding how to win, I think we just have to stay positive, as cliche as that may sound. Staying positive, you know, thinking of the blessings, how we have time to reconnect with our families and with ourselves, and how we are alive, compared to many people who are in a lot worse situations than we are. So it's all about conditioning your mind to think positively, and that actually helps a lot, no matter how difficult it is. So yeah.
Hey!